Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Willow Silverwing and this is another pick a card reading here for you today. So this pick a card reading is all about what spirit wants to tell you right now, or what message that you need to hear right now to be able to move forward in your life, or just a general message that maybe you needed to hear about some sort of situation that is going on right now. Okay, so I have 4 piles here. So what I would like you to do is just pause the video for a minute, take a couple of mindful breaths or meditate on the cards and go with your gut instinct about which pile to choose. You can pick via the crystals and most people do that, but I would highly recommend you going with that gut feeling about whichever pile you are drawn to the most, just so that you can get the most accurate of readings. Okay, so this is pile number 1 here with the obsidian. This is pile number 2 with the clear quartz. This is pile number 3 with the averine, and this is pile number 4 with the rose quartz. Okay, so then I will leave the timestamps down below so that you can then fast forward to whichever pile that you have picked. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with pile number 1. You have this beautiful obsidian on top of your deck here. I'm just going to pop that over here. And let's see what card you've got. Okay, so we start off here with the Chariot. Next to the 3 of Wands. Then we have the Magician. And then also the Sun. Okay, so group number 1, you guys have some massive cards that have come out already. So let's sort of kind of touch on them one by one. So we've got the Chariot here. So I feel like you are on a path, or you're going in a direction at the moment that you're working with very, very hard towards, and that's because of this it coming up next to the 3 of Wands. So obviously the Chariot is being a card of being pulled in a certain direction, and either you are having a calling right now, a calling to go in a certain direction, or that you have pulled your own Chariot, because obviously the Magician coming out as well, that you've kind of pulled your own Chariot in a certain direction at the moment, and you feel like you want to go down this path, but at the moment you're kind of lacking. I just get this sense of like lack. I get this sense of I've been trying really hard and I've been going, I've been working my arse off for a certain project, or I've been working so hard towards this goal and it's just not kind of happening right now. What I feel that Spirit is trying to tell you, and I get like tingly as soon as I kind of say it in my head, is that you are on the right path. This Sun is going to happen. This Sun card is just screaming at me that there is a happy ending, that your goal is going to be met as long as you carry on persevering. It's come out with the Magician. So you are the key. Keep going. You are the key to your success. You are the key to succeeding in this goal. The 3 of Wands is all about perseverance. And we need you. What it's trying to tell me is that you need to persevere. You need to persevere with the Magician. With it coming up next to the Magician, you need to persevere with this decision, or with this path that you have taken, and the goal that you have set yourself will happen. It will happen. So you need to carry on persevering. You need to carry on trudging along the way that you are, because it is going to work out in the end. Okay, let's go on to the next lot of cards. Again, first of all, we have victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So again, keep it up. You are going to have this Sun. You are going to have this goal is going to be met. Now, this can be work, this can be relationship, this can be whatever you've set that goal for. It will happen as long as you keep persevering. You need to keep going. Again, the next card that comes up, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Like, I love pulling these cards out when I've kind of started talking about one thing and then the rest of the cards kind of confirm it. And it's, again, keep charging ahead, keep going. You are within, you're gonna get this victory, whatever it is. This victory is within your sight. There is light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to keep going. Okay, the next card is take excellent care of yourself. Everybody benefits. Give your, oh. Okay, so the next card is when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're not burning the candle at both ends, is what I kind of get from this. Like, make sure you are looking after yourself, but you're not going to snap at anybody because you're under that much pressure to try and get this goal, like to work towards this goal, that you're not taking care of yourself and you're kind of down, or like, go and take a bath, go and relax. It is going to happen, it is going to come. Stop stressing about it is the other thing, yeah, that I get through. Stop stressing, relax, take some time out for yourself. Okay, so the next card is you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So this could be a spiritual goal that I'm kind of getting. Also, at the same time, I'm slightly getting twin flame that's come through. Like, I get a romance, like there's a goal and it's going to be met. But I do feel like it's work as well. Like, there's a work element and like a light work, like a spiritual element. Like, you are going to reach this goal. Don't worry about it. Also, a case of that could be, take a spiritual look at it, meditate, try something, a different approach to kind of get you towards this goal. You are the magician. Try and maybe use a little bit of magic. That's the other thing that could be saying. Okay, so on to the next lot of cards is stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. So again, stop worrying. Relax. It's going to happen. I just get this message like, you guys needed to hear this is going to happen. Keep persevering. Keep charging ahead. Stop worrying and go and sit and relax. That is the overall feel I get for this. And again, you are supplied for all of your today's and tomorrow's. So again, it's something that is going to supply you for a very long time. Whatever this goal is, it's something that's going to fulfill you for a very, very long time. And that's why you're kind of worrying about it. And that's the reason why you're a bit like, oh, I'm so stressed. But don't be stressed. It's fine. It's going to happen. And then last but not least is create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Again, this goes back to kind of this light worker card here. The whole sort of, maybe look at it in a spiritual way, sit and meditate for 5 minutes, speak to spirit and sort of sit there and be a bit like, okay, I'm going in the right direction. Can you kind of calm me down now? Okay, so I am just going to pull another tarot card here for you and a oracle card, just to see if there are any other additional messages. So we're just going to start with the tarot cards first. So are there any other additional messages for group number one? Are there any other additional messages for group number one? Thank you. So again, we've got another perseverance card that's come up, which is the Seven of Wands. So again, it relates back to this Three of Wands card here as well, like that whole preparation and perseverance. Like you've done all your homework, you've gone in the right direction, you just need to carry on persevering and this goal is going to happen. So then the next one we've got is Temperance. So again, Temperance is all about that balance. And sort of like she's holding that light, like I can see you holding that light in this picture. Sort of like this project or this goal or whatever it is very, very dear to you. It is something that you hold so close to your own heart, that at the same time you need to make sure that you are balanced and not overexerting yourself. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself as well. And then last but not least is the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is all about that teamwork. So again, this could be work related because of the Three of Pentacles coming out, or it could be a case that you need to kind of talk to other people, just to make sure that you're not getting too stressed over it. Okay, so I'm just going to pull the oracle cards now here for you guys. So now I'm going to pick an oracle card here from my fairy oracle deck. Are there any other additional messages for group number one? Are there any other additional messages for group number one? So again, I've got two that's come up here. So we've got venture. So again, this is a this is a venture. This is the chariot is also a case of moving forward and travel. So I see whatever this goal is could possibly be travel, and it could be moving to a new place, which could kind of link back to this influence supply. It's like maybe a work thing that's kind of going on with the Three of Pentacles is the reason why you're needing to move, and this could be a reason why it says no, this is fine, this is okay, as long as you prepare, as long as you persevere, it will be okay to stop worrying, and so stop worrying about it. That's the other thing I've just got through. And I feel like you guys possibly could be moving because of a work related job, like a work job, or something's making you move and you're a bit worried about it. Everything's going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. And then also we have listening here. So again, listen to your intuition. You know what's right. You know what's wrong. If your intuition is telling you that this is the right way to, the right way to go, or this is the right direction to take, then please listen to it. Listen to spirit. They are not going to steer you wrong. Right, okay, I think that's everything here for group number 1. So if you did like this reading, then please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I would love to hear how this helped. Also, if you would like to see any of my previous videos or any of my upcoming ones, then please, 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 please hit that subscribe button. I would muchly appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Okay, so on to group number 2 here with the clear quartz on top of your deck. I'm just going to pop that over here. And let's see what card you've got. Okay, so we start out here with the 7 of Cups. Oh. Then we have the 5 of Wands. Then we have the 4 of Cups. And then also the Judgment card. Okay, so group number 2, I feel like you guys have been called to do something. I feel like you guys have been called to do something that not a lot of people are agreeing with you doing. The reason I say that is because we've got the 7 of Cups here, which is all about illusion, fantasy, and imagination. So I feel like you've kind of gone. What I see is that you've been stuck in sort of like a dead-end job. You've been stuck going around in circles, and now it's kind of a case of, well, I don't want to be stuck in this circle anymore. I don't want to be stuck where I am. I want to move on, and I want to do this, and it's something so far out of your comfort. Well, what people think is it's so not you that it's not got to work, or it's going to be something that people are go, what? Why are you doing that for? I feel like you've definitely been called to do it. You've been called to do whatever it is because of this Judgment card. The way she's gone up these stairs, it's like you've been building up and building up and building up with these kind of like these books. You've been building this up for so long, and now you've been so called to do it that you kind of just have let it out, completely let it out. And people think it's just stupid and like it's not you. And this is the reason why this 5 of Wands has come up. So this conflict and this disagreement, I feel, is with other people who have gone, wait a minute, this isn't you. But it's something that you have been sitting on for a very long time. It's the 4 of Cups, as well as the depiction in this Judgment card of like the books being built up. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that. But it's just those books being built up, like she's walked up those stairs, and it's been a long time, a very, very long time walking up there, gaining the knowledge, like in secret. Like you've kind of been called to do this like a long time ago, and in secret you've been building up knowledge, you've been building up things. It's something that you have contemplated over and worried about, and now you've gone, you know what, screw you, I'm doing it. And that's what's upset people, because they feel like it's something that's illusion. They feel like it's something that's fantasy, that's not going to work, that you've just not really thought about, where I know full well that you have. Okay, let's go on to the next lot of cards and see what comes up. So you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So again, it's a case there of you're done with life at the moment. You're kind of done with this circle that you've put yourself in. Like you're in, I just feel like you're in a dead end job and you've gone, you know what, fuck this, I'm out. I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to do something that I've had this passion for a very long time that nobody else has known about, and that's what's causing that conflict with other people. Okay, so the next card is to make your decision. Ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose, which takes me away from it. So I can't be any more clearer. So you've made this decision. You know what to do. You know that this is the right thing for you because you've had this calling. You've had this calling to do this. And other people may disagree with you, but to be honest, is it their life? No, it's yours. You do what you want with it. You do something that's going to make you happy. Happiness awaits you now because you're making that decision. You know what is the right way to go and how to live your life, not other people. Okay, so on to the next one. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to feel relaxed and safe. Okay, so again, like the worst is behind you now. You've coming out of this dead end job. You need to carry on going forward. You are protected in that way that nothing is going to, like, nothing bad's going to really happen to you or negative's going to happen to you right now. This is the right thing to do. It is the right thing to leave this job, or the right thing to leave this person. It could be a relationship. And that's the reason why there's that conflict or that illusion of going, well, wait a minute, didn't you just love me? And you're like, no, actually I didn't. But yes, you are protected and you should feel safe and you should feel relaxed. Own it, own it. Okay, so the next lot of cards we've got the Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So I do feel like this calling is slightly spiritual, especially with the Seven of Cups and the Judgment card coming out together. I do feel it's a little bit of like a spiritual awakening that you've had, and that's the reason why it's causing this sort of conflict, because not everybody understands it, unfortunately. But keep going, like keep going. You will find that peace and you will find that happiness at the end. So don't care what other people think. It's like one of my massive life lessons, which I still struggle with. But like try not to care what other people think. Okay, so on to the next one. We've got express yourself through creative activities. So again, this could be in a creative opportunity. Like I said, with the calling to do something that is not what you're doing right now. So I still feel like there's this dead end job, and now you're still doing something a bit more creative, a bit more out there that is causing conflict, probably within your family. I feel either with your family or with a relationship in some way. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So fairness, again, you've got to be fair to yourself. You have to be fair to yourself. This person or this situation, whatever is causing this conflict, they will get over it. It will be done with. Like it will be over, and there will just be happiness and light and love at the end of it. So don't worry about whatever this conflict is that's happening either right now, or this could be in the near future, but I do feel like it's happening right now, that you've got this like sort of conflict because you've decided to do something that somebody doesn't like. It will be handled in a fair and just manner. Like they will get over it, is kind of what I'm going to sum up there, is that they will get over it. They will still be your friend, or they will still be your husband, or they will still be your family, but they will, it's going to take them time to kind of adjust to this new you that's just sort of blossomed out of nowhere. And last but not least, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So again, just on that lasting note of, whatever this conflict is, it's not going to destroy you completely. That's what I kind of get from this, is that you're not going to completely break ties with this person. This person will get over it. they will be able to understand where you're coming from in the end. Okay, so I am just going to pull a couple of cards here for you, one from a tarot deck and one from an oracle deck, just to see if there are any other additional messages. So I'm just going to start with the tarot deck I have here. So are there any other additional messages for group number 2? Are there any additional messages for group number 2? Thank you. So we've got the King of Cups here, which would suggest to me that this is a romantic thing that's either going on. That is the thing that you've been called to do, is kind of break off this romantic tie, or to start this romantic journey. I feel possibly twin flame, and like a spiritual love as well, especially with the depiction in this card of the 2 wolves and one being very ethereal and sort of spiritual, like you've been spiritually connected, or and that would be the same thing for like a twin flame, that you're trying to find that other half of yourself that has been broken off. Or it could be a case that this is who the argument is with a romantic, like a spouse, or you know, a new relationship that's kind of started, that's created this conflict, or that you're having this conflict with your other half. Okay, and then just on to the oracle deck here. So I'm just going to pick one from my fairy deck. Are there any other additional messages for group number 2? Are there any other? Ooh. Don't play the victim in all of this. Victimhood. Don't play the victim in any of this. Yes, there's been an argument. Yes, there's been a conflict. Yes, you are probably right in your argument, or you know, you're right to do what you want to do. At the same time, don't sit there and be like, oh my God, it's like he said this, or they've done that, or they've done this, and sort of play the victim in it all. No, hold your head up high. Carry on doing what you're doing because you know that you're in the right, and don't play on it, because you'll just look like an idiot if you do. I know that's really harsh, and I don't sugarcoat things for you guys, but don't play the victim, because you will look like an idiot in the end. You'll sit there and be like, yeah, you're right, but you're being a dick about it. So don't be a dick. It's the one thing. Don't be a dick. Okay, so I think that's everything here for group number 2. So if you did like this video, then please leave a thumbs up and comment down below. I would love to hear how this helped. Also, if you would like to see any of my previous videos, as well as any upcoming ones that I may have, then please hit that subscribe button. I would muchly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, so on to my group number 3s here with the Avitarine on top of your deck. I'm just going to pop that over here, and let's see what card you've got. Okay, so we start off here with the Page of Pentacles. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Then the 8 of Pentacles. And then the Knight of Swords. Okay, so group number 3. I feel like this is a relationship. This is twin flame. This is definitely twin flame. This is we're love related, passionate and love related. And the reason why I say that is we've got the Page of Pentacles here, which is all about obviously manifestation and new horizons, as well with it coming up next to the Knight of Wands, which is obviously the energy, the passion, the love, the new, like again, the new horizon. I feel, yeah, definitely romance, but it could also be a job related as well because of this new enterprise, new horizon kind of combo. But I do feel like it's really, really, it's, I just have this massive feeling of like twin flame, like you've manifested this twin flame, like you've put the intention out to meet this person and you've put the hard work in. Now, again, this could be a new opportunity at work, something that I see maybe you going overseas with, which is a little bit like how we had with the first group, with that sort of moving on and traveling, which I do see, especially within this card. But I do feel like it is something you've worked hard for. Now, it could be something that you've put the work, the time, the effort into having this like lust and this passion and this romance, or it could be something again with this new horizon, new enterprises that you've put with the Ace of Pentacles being there, that it is very much a work related opportunity. Then we follow it up with the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is opinionated and hasty. So, whatever it is coming to you very, very quickly. He, or this, like she, or this opportunity is literally trying to ram your front door down. Like it is bursting through the door like something out of a romantic film and sweeping you off your feet. That's what I see, is like a literally a knight in shining armor coming towards you, sweeping you off your feet and riding off in the horizon with you. Also, there's that with that metaphor, that could be an opportunity that you've worked hard for. It could be a work opportunity that you've worked so hard for that that's what it's come flooding towards you, and you're a bit like, whoa, wait a minute, where's this come from? I do feel like you are a bit flustered right now because it's just kind of hit you all in the face. Okay, so let's go on to the next lot of cards. So it says to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So there could have been some sort of conflicts because of what's happened recently, I feel. I feel like this needed to be said with somebody. Obviously, this is a general reading, so I get different bits and pieces come through for obviously, a number of different people. I feel like this card has come out for somebody out there that you need to see something, you need to see an argument, or you need to see something from somebody else's point of view. Sit down, have a chat with them, work things out. Like you need to work things out. You'd stop being so stubborn was what I just got. Yeah, it was don't be so stubborn is what I just got through. Okay, so then on to the next one. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. So again, this relates back to these kind of cards here. Like you deserve the best. You've put the work in. So now reap the benefits. Like the benefits are coming very, very quickly. So make sure that you're reaping them. Make sure you're taking time out. And as I have said, time out. We have the time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So yes, be receiving of this. Be receiving of this. Make sure that whatever this is, that you are reaping every little, like you are sipping every last little drop of whatever this is that is coming towards you. Okay, so on to the next lot of cards. We have you are becoming increasingly sensitive, avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So I feel like this relates to this card over here. That's why I'm going to put it above it. Of whatever this conflict is that somebody needed to hear, is that you are quite sensitive at the moment. So maybe give it a little bit of time and see whatever this situation is from that other person's point of view. But calm down. Like you are very sensitive at the moment. Just take a few deep breaths. Again, like I said, don't be so stubborn. Take a few deep breaths and see something from somebody else's point of view. Okay, so the next is the old must be released so that the new can enter. So now again, this relates to all of the messages that we've got. So you've got to be able to release whatever it is in the past to have this new venture, to have this new beginning, which is what I see here, this new beginning coming very, very quickly. Make sure that you are releasing the old. Make sure you're not hanging on to anything, which could be the reason why these have come up. And I have that sort of feeling of conflict or not letting something go because you're being stubborn. Yeah, not letting something go. Like, see it from the other person's point of view, let it go and release it so that you can have this new relationship or this new work or whatever this new opportunity is, and make sure that you're reaping the benefits of that. Okay, so then we have you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessing. So again, it's that new beginning, that new venture. That is just like a card to just confirm that you are transforming. This is coming very quickly. So hold your horses. Hold on tight because it is coming for you. And last but not least, spend time near water such as lakes, rivers, or oceans to recharge your batteries. So again, that kind of ties back to this time out. Maybe go and have a relaxing bath, give yourself a little bit of a soak, and sort of just relax before, that's what I see as this time out and this kind of relaxation, a little bit of a deep breath out before you suck another big deep breath in and like hunker down for what's coming towards you, because I just see so much light, love, and happiness with this new venture that's coming towards you. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a couple of more cards just to see if there are any other additional messages here for you in group number 3. So I'm just going to start with a tarot card from my tarot deck I've got here. So are there any other additional messages for group number 3? Are there any other additional messages for group number 3? Okay, so I've had 3 tarot cards come out here. So again, we have this Knight of Swords. So double Knight of Swords. Whatever it is literally rushing towards you right now. It's coming at you full force, head on. Next, we have the Moon card. So again, the Moon card is all about sort of letting go and letting your intuition guide you. So sort of again with this sort of time out and recharge, like let your intuition guide you. You are on the right path. You're going in the right direction. You've worked hard for it. So just kind of sit back, kick back, let spirit guide you, let intuition guide you now. Like, don't work so hard because it's there. It's definitely coming towards you and it's definitely there. And then last but not least, we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is all about profit. Again, vision. So again, that kind of, letting your intuition guide, let your dreams guide you. And then investment. So again, I feel like it's kind of related to this 8 of Pentacles and that work aspect. I feel like whatever this is obviously a work venture that you've worked so hard towards. There is this new thing that's kind of happening to you, and it's happening to you so quick that I just feel like you're a bit like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, and so then last but not least, we're going to pull some oracle cards from my fairy deck here. So are there any other additional messages for group number 3? Okay, so then we have laughter that's come out. So again, remember to laugh. Remember to laugh. It's happiness. Like, this card is all about happiness, and this happiness that is just going to be this overall energy that I feel from whatever transformation or whatever new horizon that is coming your way. Okay, I think that's everything there for group number 3. So if you did like this video, then please leave a thumbs up and comment down below. I would love to hear how this helped. Also, if you would like to see any of my previous videos as well as any upcoming ones, then please hit that subscribe button. I would muchly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, so onto my group number 4s here with the rose quartz on top of your deck. So I'm just going to pop that over here for you. And let's see what cards you've got. Okay, so we start out here with the 6 of Cups. Then we have the 4 of Wands. Then we have the 3 of Swords. And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so group number 4. You guys are going through some serious heartbreak right now. Some serious heartbreak right now. We've got the 3 of Swords popping up here. We've also got like the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, and just this depiction of the Knight of Pentacles for me kind of says it all, like that brokenness, you trying to reach out. This is something that you have not wanted. You've not wanted this breakup. This has just happened. And it is seriously taking a toll on you right now. Like that depiction of the hand trying to reach for the heart, kind of, I just feel like it's just before it kind of tries to break is what you're doing right now. Obviously, the 3 of Swords, renowned, known for heartbreak and sort of that. The 3 of Swords are obviously very renowned for being the heartbreak card. Then the 4 of Wands with the home and marriage kind of card. So I feel like this has just been a divorce that you've kind of gone through, or that you were living with this person. Now, this could be because of past karma. This could be because of a past ex or something turning up, and that's the reason why this has happened. Something in the past has reared its ugly head, and that is the reason why this has kind of happened. The 6 of Cups is obviously all about that nostalgia. It's kind of a past life. It's a past situation. It could be a case that somebody's like, they've cheated on you and you can't get over that, or vice versa. I just feel like there's just been this broken of trust to do with something in the past, and that's the reason why now this is going on. Like whatever's happened here is now a result of what's happening here. Okay, so then on to the next lot of cards. So we have now is the time to learn, study, gather information, and enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. It is the patience card. Now, what I see from this and kind of that meaning is to now sit. You need to sit with yourself. You need to be patient. Don't rush into the next relationship now. Don't rush into the next guy's bed. Like, make sure you now sit there and you learn from this, and you take from this situation, and you take from whatever mistake has gone on, either be on their part or be on your part, and learn from it this time and be able to move on in a good direction and not take 2 steps backwards and try and take 2 steps forwards instead. So the next card we have here is have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see again. So there's no other way of me interpreting that card other than what it says on it. You have to have faith. You have to have hope. Don't go into this spiral of despair that comes with this 3 of Swords card. Don't spiral out of control and sort of not have patience with yourself, because there is hope. There is light. It is not the end of the world. It's kind of what I got through. It's like, it's not the end of the world. You're going to be okay. There's going to be happiness at the end of it. Then we have, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. So take back your own power. This has happened for a reason. This heartbreak has happened for a reason. This loss has happened for a reason. You trying to reach out for the next thing, which is the kind of the other thing I can see within this depiction. You trying to reach out for the next thing, you not being patient with yourself, is not going to get you nowhere. Be powerful. Walk tall again. Walk down the street with some sass. Like, be powerful. get into those goddess vibes again that you probably lost during this relationship. That's what I feel like you kind of lost a little bit of yourself, and that's the reason why this had to happen, to regain this past, self, to feel powerful again. Okay, so then on to the next lot of cards here. We have peace. There is no need to worry. Everything is going to work out beautifully. So again, everything's going to work out beautifully. Please don't. I just see whoever needed to hear this message is spiraling out of control at the moment, and it's just going down in this deep dark hole. No, bring yourself out, be powerful again. You didn't need that person, you didn't need that other person in your life. If they have done what they've done, or they made you feel the way that they felt, the way that you felt, then you didn't need that in your life. You need to be powerful again. You need to take back your own power and look towards the future. Don't look at your present situation. So then we have home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or healthy change in occupancy. So I think this is again relating back to this kind of Four of Wands home vibe. So I do feel like this person was a family member. It could be a case that you're heartbroken over a family member. Like a family member could have done this to you, that you've gotten a massive argument with your sister or something. And that's the reason why you're a bit like spiraling into this despair, because that person meant so much to you. But again, I feel like that you've probably moved in with this person, or they have been living with you, and now they're kind of having to, they're moving out. And that's the situation that has changed. And then last but not least, you are a channel for divine healing power. So take back your power, heal yourself. That's what I'm getting from this. It's like, take this time now to heal. Take this time now to regain your power and to make sure that you feel strong again. Okay, so now I'm just going to pull some extra cards here for you, just to see if there is any other additional messages. So first of all, I'm just going to pick a tarot card from my tarot deck here. So are there any other additional messages for group number 4? So are there any other additional messages for group number 4? Are there any other additional messages for group number 4? Okay, thank you. So we've got the Fool card. Like, don't fall off the edge. Don't walk off of that edge into that deep downward spiral. Yes, it's a new beginning. Yes, it's a new venture that you probably didn't want to have, or didn't want to be in this situation, but don't fall off. Don't go down this rabbit hole that so many of us have been through and so many of us has done, but don't do it. You need to regain your power again. Don't fall off the edge of the cliff and free fall into a deep dark hole of depression. Okay, and then just last but not least, we're going to pick an oracle card from my fairy deck here. So are there any other additional messages for group number 4? So then the 2 cards that have come out of the fairy deck have just kind of confirmed the whole reading. So we've got romance here, which is obviously going back to that heartbreak, the home, marriage, everything. It's just obviously a very general card of what's gone on. And then shame. So there is no, don't be ashamed that this has happened. Don't be ashamed of yourself, whether you're the one that's made the mistake or whether they've been the one that's made the mistake. There is no shame in what's happened. Don't sit there and blame yourself for any of this. Learn from it, move on, learn from it, and start again. Life is too short for you to get hung up on one situation. Move forward, learn from the mistakes, and carry on going. Because if you carry on going down this deep dark spirally hole, nothing is going to come from it. So pick yourself back up, put yourself back on the horse, and carry on. Learn from your mistakes and carry on. Okay, so I think that's everything there for group number 4. So if you did like this reading, then please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. I would love to hear how this helped. Also, if you would like to see any of my previous videos as well as any upcoming ones I may have, then please, 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 please hit that subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.